Let's introduce you to the Find a Grave app, and then we'll go over headstone photography, pinning GPS, and transcribing photos. When you open the Find a Grave app, you see the Search homepage. At the bottom is a menu: Search, Contribute, Transcribe, and Profile. At the top of the search page is the Memorial Search, where you can search for any memorial on the site, and the Cemetery Search, where you can search for any cemetery added to the site and also see the cemetery map. When you tap on Cemetery Search, the map opens and shows the cemeteries near you. If you are in a cemetery, it will show your location and the cemetery highlighted below. You can tap on any of these pins to see the cemetery information. You can also scroll down to see the listed cemeteries. When you are in a cemetery, you can click on Cemetery Search and the cemetery map will open with the cemetery you are in pinned and easily clickable at the bottom. Here's the cemetery page. You can scroll through the cemetery photos and then scroll down and find out more about the cemetery. All of this information is contributed by members of the Find a Grave community. When you click on More, you'll see options such as signing up to be a photo volunteer for this cemetery or adding a cemetery photo. You'll see that this cemetery has 247 memorials and also the work that has been done for those memorials. Tap on Search Memorials to see the memorials in this cemetery. From the memorial list, you can swipe left to easily tap to add the GPS location or a headstone photo. When scrolling down the list, it's simple to see what a memorial needs from the icons to the left of the memorial, GPS or a headstone photo. Swipe left to add them while at the gravesite. That finishes up a basic introduction to the Find a Grave app. Let's imagine we're heading to the cemetery to photograph headstones. After I get to the cemetery, I check my settings for Find a Grave. I want location services on and also to decide whether or not I'd like to use cell data while I'm out. I open the Find a Grave app and tap on Cemetery Search. The cemetery map shows exactly where I am. I zoom in to check it out, make sure it is correct, and then tap on the cemetery link below for the cemetery I'm visiting. I make a plan for where I'd like to photograph. Then, from the cemetery page, I tap on Add Grave Photos and follow the prompts to start taking photos. When you photograph a headstone, try to be at its level and be sure the inscription is readable. Photograph all sides that have text. Watch for your shadow and feet and try to keep them out of the photo. Keep moving along the rows, photographing each headstone. If you take multiple photographs of one stone, you can click on Group at the bottom to group them together. You can also retake, rotate, or click OK to add the photo. Now that you've photographed the headstones, let's talk about how to add the information to the site. Transcribe is a process where the information from the headstone is typed into a form to create a new memorial. The headstone photos stay in your personal Transcribe queue for 7 days. After that, they move into the community queue, where the Find a Grave community can help with transcription. You can transcribe headstone photos in the app or a browser. We'll go through each of them here. In the app, tap on Transcribe in the menu at the bottom of the page. You will see your personal Transcribe queue with your headstone photographs. Click on a photo and type the information from the headstone into the form. Let's go through this a little more quickly. After filling in the form, click Save, and you've created a new memorial in that cemetery. Some find it easier to use Transcribe from a browser window as they can use their computer keyboard. From a browser, go to the home page for Find a Grave. You'll see a green number next to Transcribe Photos in the upper right. Click on the icon. The Transcribe form opens up and you'll type the information from the headstone into the fields. Let's go through this a little more quickly. Notice that the system picked up a potential match. Select it, and your photo will attach to that existing memorial. If a memorial doesn't exist on the site, you can add it with the headstone photo using Transcribe. You're all set and can venture out into a cemetery. A big thank you for documenting and preserving headstones on Find a Grave.